Hi, this is Shannah, and this is You and Your Love. So, this reading is going to focus on how you see each other, what you feel about one another, and how you act and react towards each other. So, in order to find out, in order to take a deeper look into this, we have here three possibilities. We have pile one, pile two, and pile three. So, take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So, if you chose pile one, this is your reading. And you chose this beautiful card with the number 22, and it says blessed. So this is about you and your love. And so actually, I think this shows how you feel, that you feel very blessed in having found this person. You feel blessed that you feel loved, that you feel seen, and everything seems to be all right. You know, you feel like you're on cloud number 9 and everything is going great, and it's like it's a connection that seems to be very, very protected, very blessed, of course, like the word, and also like guarded by angels. This is the what I got right now. Guarded by angels. Um, yeah, and there's this feeling of happiness all around. But let's see what the other cards have to say. So I hope they confirm this beautiful meaning here. And let's see what we get. So, like I was saying, first of all, we're going to take a look into how you see one another. And afterwards is going to be the feelings, and then your actions towards one another, and then also the advice, the love advice. Okay. So, first of all, we're going to take a look on how you see your person, how you see your love. How does pile number 1 see their love? So let's see. How does pile number 1 see their love? We have the first card, 8 of Swords. What else? This is how you see them. You see, it may be that you see them all tied up. Then we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. And one more card, please. How do you see them? The 8 of Wands, 2 8s. It's really interesting. I'll just put them like this right now. So it's the It's like you see your love as not being able to move freely, or there's some kind of confusion here. There's some kind of struggle here. And it's like they probably they're not even this is interesting, because you see your love. For some of you, this will be the case that you see your love as not being able to see you for whatever reason. But you see them as being very mature. You see them as being strong, reliable, maybe well off as well, because it's Pentacles, right? And 8 of Wands is always a card of quick movement, of messages. And that's what I'm finding interesting here, is like It's interesting because I see on one hand they cannot move, on the other hand they're very quick. It's like once they decide, they're very quick. So what this could mean is like they're very a bit difficult. They need some time to make decisions. Yeah, this is slow movement with pentacles, but these two are quick movement. It's like they're, slow to decide things. And then when they do, they're very, very quick. Maybe, for some of you, this is maybe still either platonic or this may be still a crush, and you see them, like as being very handsome. You see them as being very strong, like I said earlier. And you feel like Cupid, hit your heart. But I'd like to get another card, because I'm stubborn. I want to be sure. So let's get the clarification, please. There you go. There it is. Yeah, there's something that's not moving forward. There you go. It's the Hangman. That's what I was getting. It's like you're waiting for a message. You're waiting for a sign. You're waiting for them. There's something here that you are waiting. And I think here now, like with the Hangman, it's probably you not knowing what to do, because there's something missing here. There's something. There's something that is still not quite right. There's still something, for some reason, your person, or you see your person, or you see the situation between you, being stuck at the moment. Or maybe here, because we have blast and she's flying, and it's probably like something that's still up in the air, not grounded. But we're going to get more information. So, how does your love see you? Pile number 1. How does your love see you? How does your love see you? How does your love see you? Okay, so first of all, we have the Ace of Wands. Let's see. Okay, space. Okay. Then we have the Five of Swords and the Page of Cups. Oh, this is interesting. Sorry for the glare, but so you can see it, this is the Page of Cups. Now, your person is very smitten and finds you totally sweet and sexy. But there are difficulties here with the Page of Swords. So there's something here. Although they see you as being a catch, as being really someone they would go for totally, the Five of Swords, there's some difficulty here. And we're going to get another card to find out what this is. Please, clarification there for the Five of Swords. Please, there you go. We have Judgment. Here, I would say, yeah, and the Page of Swords. This is gossip with these two cards together. This is gossip. This is other people interfering somehow. Yeah. And here with a snake, we have two snakes even. Snake nowadays stands for treason. There's something here that, it's keeping them. And you see here, this Page of Cups looks a bit strange, a bit sad. It's like they see something they like, but they cannot go for it. And it could be like there's some judgment being made over you, and this could be other people, like, yeah. Something here And the high priestess, yeah. And it's something that you don't know. They see you also as being very, very mysterious, I have to say. And there's a lot of messages card, and now I just saw the chariot. So it could be that you live at a distance. And funnily enough, because I thought that here when we got the blessed card, because about flying. So it could be that this is a long distance relationship with the Page of Swords here. This could also be something, like an internet connection, dating online and so on. And could be that there's a difficulty, and the difficulty could be distance. With the high priestess here, distance. And with the high priestess, is also there are too many unknowns. Okay, there's so many things that you still have to learn about each other. So it's like still a mystery here. And let's see about you both. We have the world. Yeah, it's distance. We have the Ace of Swords. Another card, please. There you go. And we have the Chariot. So it's like there's a world between you. But for some of you, you make each other quite happy here with the Sun. For some of you, this world between you doesn't even have to be distance, although we have the Chariot, but it could be also like different financial realities, for instance, okay, or social realities. And this can make it all a bit more difficult. So there's a lot of attraction here. There's a lot of wanting, to talk, to send messages from both sides. But there's kind of a gap between you. There's some difficulty here and decisions that need to be made. And clarity. You both need clarity. Interesting. Now, how do you feel about your love? How do you feel about your love? I know it's difficult to put so many cards, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to put it here more to the side. There you go. Just bear with me a second. Thank you so much for your understanding. There you go. It looks a bit nicer. So, how do you feel about your love? What are your feelings towards this person? How do you feel about your love? How do you feel about your love? We have the Three of Wands. So it's a distance. It's like this is missing. This is longing. Yeah, this is longing. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Really interesting because this feels like a beginning. You're still like single, so to say, and your person as well, as far as I can tell. But it's like I was saying, if you're hearing noise in the background, it's a bit of my neighbors, so sorry about that. But so you're longing for someone, but you're also very happy to be independent and to stay independent. But this person makes you very happy. This person makes you want to start a family, makes you want to build something together. And, it just inspires you and also inspires you creatively. Maybe you even write songs about this person, or you play an instrument, or you sing thinking about this person, or you create any kind of artistic expression or literary, I don't know if I'm saying it right, expression. You write, you do creative writing, inspired by this person. So this person is very inspirational. All the situation is very inspirational for you, and it makes you very, very happy. So there are beautiful feelings here. Now, how does your person feel about you? Pile number 1. How does your person feel about you? How does your person feel about you? How does your love feel about you? So we have the Queen of Cups. So you see the cards. Sorry for the glare there. The Queen of Cups. We have Death. How does your person feel about you? You heal this person. We have the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. Wow. You have a really healing effect on this person. Pile number 1. If you wondered, it's like this person is undergoing a great transformation. They're leaving a difficult situation behind, and you make them feel alive again. You give them hope again, and they feel like you're like your soulmates, like your twin souls. For some of you, this could be like even a childhood friend, but it could also be someone that you feel like you've known them forever, like even from other lives. Yep. This is what I'm getting here for you, and these are really beautiful feelings from both sides. Is you bringing, you know that song from Evanescence, "Bring Me to Life" or "Bring Me Back to Life," something like that, and that's how they feel. That you're bringing them back to the living, and it's like, again, it's very, very healing. What is the energy, the love energy between both of you? What is the love energy between both of you? We have the Devil. Okay. So with the Devil here, I would say like codependency could be one of them. Could be also certain patterns that you are repeating, but we also have the Star and the Four of Wands. And this is really like giving you both the Star kind of neutralizes the Devil here, I would say, because it's such a powerful positive energy. And the Four of Wands, this celebration. But the Devil here is also like a warning, you know, because there could be here this helper syndrome, you know, active here. But this is balanced again by the Star. These two, I would say, you're both very hopeful you for the future. But here, and the Devil here is reminding you, don't feed solely on hope. See how you can make it work. You know, because it's like materialize it, bring it to the 3D, so to say, into like a very palpable reality. Yeah. Yeah, but chances are that you'll be able to do it. Because the Star, again, here is this healing energy, is healing all these old patterns, is healing these old wounds as well. And it's a big reason to celebrate. This is very, very beautiful energy. Now, how do you act towards one another? How do you act towards one another? So, Seven of Cups. So you actually, pile number 1, you seem to have different options. It's like Three of Wands. Yeah, we have Three of Wands again, this longing again, and Strength. with the Hierophant. So you are waiting. We are waiting for this person with these options. Some of you, yes, you might have other options, or you may even have, be openly dating other people. But I would say also here with the Seven of Cups, that could be this illusion, and that's what the devil was warning earlier, living only from illusion, not illusions, but from hope. And I think here is like you holding on to something, to waiting. You want to believe, and you like being really strong, like no matter what, I'll stand by you, I'll stand by this. So you really want to believe, you want to be strong, and you want to believe that this will work. You may have the feeling. So it's not me saying, it's not even the cards that are saying or judging it, as far as I understand it. It's like you might have the feeling that you are building castles in the sky, but you also being their rock, you also being the person they can rely on. Yeah, but let's see. How do they behave towards you? How do they act towards you? How does you... Oh, we have the first card. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So they're slow moving. I think, like we saw earlier, they're undergoing a situation that, is fully transforming them, transforming their lives. And so we have here the Knight of Pentacles. So in like they're set, they know what they want, but it's slow moving. It doesn't happen overnight. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, very slow moving. But the Sun, but they're very positive. That's so beautiful. Okay. Then we have the Hermit and the Queen of Swords. So some of you, your love may be undergoing like a separation, maybe a divorce, where, maybe for some reason they cannot get involved in a new situation, not immediately, or they cannot remarry immediately. It could be for legal matters. So they kind of, like we saw earlier with the Hanged Man, they kind of holding back. Yeah. But it's because they're still dealing with someone else. And with the Queen of Swords, usually doesn't always have that meaning, but it can mean the ex-partner. Yeah. Yeah, but they're very friendly. It's like, this is like you're deepening the friendship between you both. So like with the theme between you two, that would be, but he's very happy, he's very positive, and he's so happy. I don't know what I'm saying but they are so happy to I am saying he because I'm seeing him. There you go. So they're so happy to see you, to be with you, or to know you, or to be, to have you in their lives. And then we have again the King of Pentacles, combined energy. And wait a second. I have two more cards. And we have again the Devil and the Hierophant. So yes, this person you're asking about may still be in another connection. And that was the difficulty we're having in the first row. Because here with the married couple, they have the Hierophant and the Devil, and that's the difficulty here. And this is what has to be dealt with first before moving on. This could also mean that this is marriage material, but again, King of Pentacles is not very quick. So this all will take time. You have to heal and overcome certain obstacles here with the Devil. The Devil is really pointing to it. There's something here that is still not quite right, and it has to be made right because here also with the feelings, we had the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is often seen as the marriage card as well. So this could be that this person is still dealing with an ex-partner or separating from a partner. And this makes it a bit confusing. And that's why you had the first card as Eight of Swords, because it's you actually, not the other person. So if we see these three cards from the beginning, now that we have the overview, it's like you're confused about a married man, but he's the one you want. Ta-da! Yeah, and things are, maybe, you falling in love just happened so quickly, before you could realize you already emotionally involved. It can happen. And this seems to be the situation. Now, let's get some advice. For you, pile number 1. So actually, it's everything still very, very dreamy, but still very much up in the air, like we saw earlier. And for some of you, could be on top of that, a long distance relationship. Yeah. It's a bit complicated, a little bit. Now, what advice do we have for this situation? We have here, spend some quality time together. This is what you need, especially if you're at a distance. It's imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Okay. Then speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. So it's all about speaking. You see here, communicating, spending time together. What else? Then we have, consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. And here we have again the word commitment. So, first of all, if you're at a long distance relationship, for those who are in this situation, it's like spending time together is important to really see if you actually really vibe with one another. And another thing is with checking your foundation, who's giving more? Because as we saw here, your love seems to be holding back because of the reasons we just stated. While you are waiting, you're holding a candle for this person. So the cards are here to, inviting you to consider this. But there you go, bottom of the deck. I love you. These are very important words. Take this as it resonates for you. Let it, settle and see if it has a special meaning for you. And so pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. You and your love. So here we have number 43, deep knowing. Deep knowing is a card that stands for fate, for actually intuitively knowing that you belong to someone, or with someone, it's better said. Yeah, so that you belong together. And here it's like you feel, or probably that this has been orchestrated, that destiny has brought you together, and this just knowing, this just feeling that everything makes sense, that everything is perfect the way it is, that this person came into your life or is in your life at the perfect moment, And it just makes so much sense. Okay? So as the reading goes along, we'll see more into it. But it's a very positive sign here. Yeah, that you just know. There's something here for some of you, though. I'm getting like another insight here. Is like for some of you, is you know that something's going on. For some of you, it's just knowing you belong together. For some of you, it's like you feel it in your gut that there's something going on, and you know exactly what, but there's something going on. So that's like the reverse side of the medal, okay? But let's put it here and see what the cards have to tell us. So they either confirm it or they say something else. Let's see. So like I said at the intro, we're going to start by how you see one another, and we're starting by you, right? So you'll be on this side, your person will be on this other side. Now, so how you see your love? How does pile number 2 see their love? How does pile number 2 see their love? How does pile number 2 see their love? So there you go. We have the Hierophant. So this may be a teacher, a mentor. Could even be someone, like a guru. Could be someone who's religious, but it could be someone who's married, or could be your husband or your wife, your partner, okay? Could be someone that you're already together for some time. Yeah, but let's see what the other cards have to say. Yeah. How do you see your love? How do you see your love? Okay. There you go. We have Justice. And we have the Ace of Cups. So this could be really, like for some of you, this could be your partner, which would make sense, of course, but it could also be an ex that you're asking about. Yeah. For some of you, it's this person you love has divorced and is now at a new beginning, and is healing and is at a new beginning. So there's these different storylines here. So please take what you resonate to most, because it's going to crystallize as we go along. But if you see this has nothing to do with your story, don't worry. You can choose another pile or another reading or another reader. My colleagues here at YouTube, they're amazing. So there's really like a new beginning. And for some of you, it's either then the rebirth of your love, the reigniting of your passion. But it's very pure, because with the Ace of Cups, we have really pure feelings, pure love, new start, healing. Let's see what your love, how your love sees you. But you see them as healing. Wheel of Fortune, a big change. There you go. There's something here. How does your... Okay, do you have the 9 of Wands? How does your love sees... How does your love see you? How does your love see you? There you go. The Devil. Ooh. So, this could be your ex, like we were saying earlier. This could be someone you broke up with. This is a justice here. This person is undergoing a lot. The person you're asking about is going through major changes here with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Nine of Wands, this person is really exhausted from fighting, from struggling, from undergoing so much change. And it could be that a bit, I don't want to seem harsh or kind of trigger you in any way, but it could be that they're a bit defensive towards you. Maybe they're not ready. So it's not that you think you're not worthy of their love, but maybe they're not ready and they're still dealing with their own trauma, I would say, even here, with their own problems. And could it be that they know you're interested in them and they just at the moment they're not very open for it? It's like they cannot handle it very well. Let's see, what is the joint energy? There's some phases like that you just closed off for love. You can't. Doesn't mean that you're not worthy, doesn't mean you're not good enough, that you're not desirable or lovable. It's just the person is not open for it because they're tired of suffering. Probably they have undergone really difficult experiences. But let's see what is the combined energy between you. What is the combined energy here? We have the World. We have the Emperor. What is the combined? And one more card, please. And the Star and the Four of Cups. So we got even 4 cards. And the Empress. So we have the Emperor. So, they know you kind of belong together or used to belong together. But it's like they're closing a cycle. There's a cycle here being closed. And it's like this Emperor, even this Emperor here, looks a bit tired. And is trying to be wise, trying to listen to his own advice, to, listen to what their heart needs. And with the Star, it's like hoping in a future, but at the moment it seems to like they're not ready to see it. You see, your hope is like, for me, the way I see it, and again, I don't want to trigger you in any way, but I see it as you're hoping and praying, which is beautiful, but this person is not ready. You would be everything they needed, because we saw the Empress, but the counterpart to the Emperor. So, but it's like they're not ready. They're closing off a cycle. There's a cycle closing here. Something ended. And it's time to look towards the future. This is Aquarius energy. It's like future minded. So it's time to look into the future. Yeah. And they're not ready at the moment to they're just very, very closed off. There's a lot of, I think here there's resentment also involved. Doesn't have to be towards you. Could be if you were married and you divorced. There's maybe some resentment here for some reason, but it could be resentment towards their situation, towards their ex-partner or whatever has happened in their life. Okay. So let's see, what are the feelings? So how you feel about your love? How do you feel about your love? So we have, wait a minute, the King of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. We also got here the Six of Wands. So you think your person, you feel that you know, you feel that your love is great. And with 10 of Pentacles, also very well off, very stable. And what else am I going to say? Yeah, so you got 4 cards instead of just 3. And you see, there was maybe some separation, like we talked earlier. We see him like as being cold, as being distant. Not really cold like this person is cold, but at the moment they're very distant. They're like they seem to be focused on something else. With the 8 of Cups, of course, again, the two together, it really indicates a separation, that you both went different ways, and you feel this person distanced themselves from you, but you still hold a light, a candle, still hold a candle for this person. Although you feel them distant, although you feel them cold, you still, you find them still very attractive. You still, like I say, you're holding a candle. And I'm saying holding a candle exactly in that sense because of the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is about waiting. So it's really like holding that candle and waiting for things to change, waiting for things to turn. That's like waiting for a new start. And you are really focused on this new start because we had the Ace of Cups earlier. Now we have the Ace of Wands. So you are hoping and waiting for things to turn around and for a new start to happen. Yeah. But now let's see, how does your person feel about you? And I just saw the 3 of Swords. So let's see, how does this person feel about you? How does your love feel about you? Just give me a second. How does your love feel about you? Because I just saw the same cards that I got for pile 1, and just to make sure that they're not just repeating because of bad shuffling. Yeah, we have the 6 of Wands here for your person too, how they feel about you. They feel, okay, I see, Wands, the Tower, 6 of Wands and the Tower. Let me be sure here. So there you go. Now I'm sure. The Hierophant. Because you got 4, okay, then your love gets 5. Then we have the Hermit, and we have the 4 of Swords. Yeah, they've put it on ice. And you see, because they thought or they felt, whatever you had between you, or the potential, or, whatever you had, it was amazing. And it was exactly what they wanted, and they felt on top of the world. And maybe they even liked to show off with you. It's like you were the prize, and they really felt like you were like that. Just amazing, awesome, really. But then something happened, and what they thought they had, what they thought, was a sure thing, and it was like the forever and ever, kind of wasn't, because then we had the Tower, and, then the Hierophant, and it was like learning a lesson, and now they're kind of closed off. The Tower, and now here on the Hermit, again, is the ending of a relationship, the ending, probably even suddenly, the ending of something good, what they thought was wonderful. And now they kind of retreated, what we had there also with the 9 of Wands. They retreated, they're defensive. It's like they're closed their heart now in order to, rejuvenate, in order to... They've put everything on ice, everything emotionally on ice. So either this is about another person that's not you, Or maybe it's because of you, but they've put everything on ice. That's why they seem so cold. That's why they seem distant. They are under shock, or they're still traumatized about a situation that happened either between you two or with someone else. But it's like they still need time to heal. This was huge. This really shook their world. It's like the end of the world for them emotionally, and they're still recovering. Now, what is the combined energy? What is the combined energy between you two? What is combined energy? We have the Magician. What is the combined energy? There we go. We have the Star. And we have the Seven of Swords. And here's the Five of Wands. So there is obstacles, of course, but Wands is a quick energy, so it's not really long lasting. But these cards are long lasting, the Magician and the Star. With the Magician and the Star, it's really like the Magician is like saying you have it in your hands. You have everything you need to make it work. Here with the Star is hope. The Star is, its attention is towards the future. It's like, and hoping that things will work out in a distant future. But with the Seven of Swords, there is really like the danger here that either you're lying to yourself, or your person, for instance, is not being very honest with you, not being very open with you. And without the Star, these two here together, this is actually a red flag without end, because it's the trickster. This is like these two together is like the devil, But the Star kind of brings a positive energy for this, but the danger of the Star is like, living out of hope, living out of illusions, dreams, daydreaming, and kind of telling yourself that everything's all right, or trying to kind of excuse the other person. There's like a lack of clarity, and maybe even a lack of honesty, be it being honest with one another, or being honest towards oneself, with yourself in this case. I hope I'm not triggering you. I'm so sorry, but it just, all these words are coming. And, but, it's important that the situation is clear, especially for you. What you're dealing with and what is happening. This is the most important thing in order either to act accordingly or to move on. Now, how do you act towards one another? So if you hear children yelling, it's my neighbors. They're full of energy today, which is nice. Now, how do you act? What do you do? There you go, Nine of Cups. You're just like, this person makes you very happy, or you are willing to make all their wishes come true. But you also have the Nine of Wands, two nines. And it's funny, because on the other hand, you're like head over heels, but then you also kind of protecting yourself. You have the walls up as well. And you're kind of resilient. Because it's like you feel this is what you want, this is the person you want, and you'll fight for this person. So that's what I'm getting here. You will fight for this person, and sometimes you're tired. Sometimes it's like, oh God, what can I do? But you're very resilient. You won't give up. So one more card here. How do you act towards this person? How do you act towards this person? There you go. And then have the Four of Swords. So you actually give them room. You give them their room, because you know how they feel, because it's almost like a mirror image of their feelings and thoughts. So you act accordingly. Although, you this is the person, and you are friendly and you try to, show your best side here with the Nine of Cups, but you also give them space. You give them space, you give them room, you give them time. And so you're not chasing them, you're just kind of attracting them. Yeah. But the thing is, here with the Eight of Swords, you don't know exactly what to do, how to approach the situation. Yeah. So, and how do they act towards you? What do they do? How does your love act towards you? What do they do? Seven of Cups. So, they're not very clear. Oh, we have two more cards. There we go. Ace of Cups and the Star. So that's why this is amazing. This is amazing. So this is how they see you. How they see you, it's like Nine of Wands. And that's how you act. Isn't it interesting? So you're being kind of defensive and careful, yeah, but not giving up. That's where you go. And you had how you see them, you had the Ace of Cups, and you have now the Ace of Cups here. So they're all a bit lovey-dovey towards you. So that can be really a danger here of the Seven of Swords, of mixed feelings, of mixed messages, mixed messages, because on the one hand, they are like very like loving, very even romantic here with the Star. Look at this. And with the Seven of Cups, it's not very clear. It's like it's not even clear if they're just like that towards you or to more people. They're not clear. They really aren't. That's why we get also the Eight of Swords towards you, see? And here with the Star, it's like, I'm getting here again, the Seven of Swords is like giving you hope for the future. Yeah, and you want clarity. Yeah, you want clarity. And they kind of give you hope for the future. Oh, okay. But it's not very clear where they stand and where you stand in their life. Interesting. So what is... And we have the Page of Swords. So you message. They send you a lot of messages. Could that be? Getting that feeling now of, keeping you hanging on, like, how you call it? Stringing along. Can you say that? I don't know if I'm saying the correct expression. Interesting. So what is the next message here? With the mixed energy again, we have the Page of Swords. So there's a lot of messages, a lot of calls. It's the energy of a new start, of something new. And the Empress. Still the energy that something beautiful could come along. But it's like, because here we have the King of Swords. So on the one hand is one giving everything, and the other one, keeping the other at an arm's length, emotionally at least. And be careful. Could be that you have this person's child, if you have already been married, or, pregnancies, like being very, very like obvious here. And then we have a child here as well. So there's something here about children that plays a role as well. But it's a new beginning here. I don't know if you're pregnant or they're pregnant, depending who's who here. Yeah, but that's the situation. It's a new beginning. It has a lot of potential. That's the energy of how you act toward one another. Yeah. It's a promise of a new start. Yeah. Now, what is the advice for you? Pile number 2. What is the advice for you in this situation? What is the advice for you? There you go. Then we have here, I hope you can read it, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Okay. The advice for pile number 2, and their loves, other situation with their love. What is the advice here? So what is the advice? Come on. There you go. Pile number 1 also got this card. So speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including yours or your own. So miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. So as you can see, it's like seeing things from another perspective. Seeing things, there's a lot of memories here. You see here, like it's memories and accepting situations as they are, trying to see the positive side and speaking lovingly. It's like, I see this really as being a change of perspective. Bottom of the deck, what you got is act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you'll always consider them. I'll let that, resonate with you into your reality as it makes sense for you. And pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a lot of love. Have a wonderful time. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Number 14, truth be told. So there's an opening of the heart here. So the reading, as you know, this is you and your love. And I think what you want to know is what's behind the mask. There's here something that's still to uncover, of course, with the title here, A Truth Be Told. But it's like, what's behind the mask? What's behind the surface? What's inside their heart? I think that's why you're here. But there's something very pure here, I have to tell you. There's something very beautiful here. And it's like new opportunities, like doors opening, new opportunities. And it's like, what I'm getting is like it's better than you could ever imagine. But something that you cannot see yet, or it hasn't been revealed yet somehow. Let's see what the cards tell us, if they go in this direction or another one. Let's see. So, as you know, this is you and your love. We're going to take a look at how you see one another, how you feel about one another, and how you act towards each other. Now, we're starting with thoughts. We're starting with your thoughts first. It will be here, then theirs will be here. Now, pile number 3. How do you see your partner? Oh, in this case, your love. How do you see your love? Pile number 3. How do you see your love? How do you see your love? 10 of Swords. Is this an ex of yours? Something ended. Something changed. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is marriage. 4 of Wands is celebration, is family, creativity, union, freedom. What changed here? So how do you see them? Something ended. How do you see them? And we have another card here. The Four of Swords. Interesting enough, or interestingly enough, it's like this person. Okay. Could this be a crush for some of you? Which nothing wrong with it. And this person, or it's how you see them, that they haven't noticed you yet. When you see them, your heart seems to go ablaze. But could it be they haven't noticed you yet? For some of you, if it doesn't resonate at all, either you bear with me, because it can come more information, or there's another pile better suited for you. Yeah. Look, we have then the Eight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone, if you're with this person, maybe it's something really, really new, and maybe they broke up with someone else, but it's like this person's probably undergoing like a breakup for some of you, but it's like you don't get the attention from this person the way you want it. That's what I'm getting here. The Page of Pentacles is like you would like to get more attention from this person. Yeah, let's put it like this. Just put these 4 cards. Okay. Now, how does this person see you? How does your love see you? How does your love see you? 3 of Cups. They see you as a friend. How does your love see you? The Hermit. You're single. And 6 of Swords. Ace of Wands. They find you attractive. That's 100%. But they think like what they see is you're handling. You've actually like have undergone some kind of ordeal, some kind of difficult situation in your life, and they see you as being very strong, very independent. And, you know, you're someone who does everything yourself. You do everything alone. And they see you as a friend, someone they know. You probably don't have a lot of communication with one another. And maybe, you know, there's some distance between you as well. If we take now because of the boat and traveling and so on, maybe you traveled somewhere, or you're traveling back, coming back to a certain place or where they live. But they see you as being strong, mysterious, and maybe a loner as well, but very creative and sexy as well. Yeah. What is the energy between you? What is the energy between you? Pile number 3. We have Justice. We have the Emperor. One more card, please. Oh, we have 2. 3. Ace of Cups, the Lovers, 9 of Pentacles. So, well, yeah, for some of you, this is could be a new connection, but it's not really settled. I don't know. I don't see it as being a connection, especially the way this person sees things. Maybe it's a situationship, something like that. You know, but there's love here. that there's a decision that needs to be made. Okay, but that's Nine of Pentacles. With the Nine of Pentacles, success, but wanting to remain single. Yeah, it's wanting to remain single here. For some of you, this could be having the cake and eat it kind of situation, but it doesn't have to be. But I think this will be clearer as we move along, because that's been the experience with the other two piles. Interesting, but it's really interesting. So let's see. How do you feel about your love? How do you feel about your love? What are you feeling? Oh, there you go. We have here the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the start of something new. You seeing the potential of this situation. Let me shuffle again, because there are also a lot of cards repeating from the other one. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. That came out. Okay, this is jumping. We have the Queen of Swords. We have two queens. Okay, so we have here the beginning, but it's like how do you feel? Oh, give me another. Just let me clarify here the queens. And 3 cards to clarify it. Another queen, the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Let me just see something here. Because there, the way you feel, on the one hand, you feel like you should cut this person off. You should be like more strict, or you should, set the rules, be more, in control. On the other hand, you want to give this person everything. So we having like this duality here, how you feel about this person. And this is very volatile. And it feels like it's a push and pull the whole time, but it's in your heart. So this could be like a reaction to maybe how this person behaves, maybe a reaction from your wishes versus reality, without wanting to trigger you, because there's a connection here. One of you is already in another connection, and I think it could be that your person is in another connection at the moment still, and that this is probably a taken person. Yeah. And for some of you, and if it doesn't resonate, it's okay. Just take it if it resonates. You could be, in a love triangle. An active love triangle, you see. Yes, 3 of Cups again. It's an active love triangle. That's what I wanted to know. And this is how you feel. So I said this is you as a friend because, 3 of Cups is a friendship. Maybe some of you, because we have different storylines here. I'm trying to pull them apart. On one hand, you could be friend zoned, and that's why we have here. And this, it's not something you want. On the other hand, it could be then that, and you could be friend zoned because maybe you live far away, could also be the case. But for others of you, this would be like really a third party situation. Okay, so let's see. We have different strings here. Yeah. How does your love feel about you? 8 of Pentacles, work in progress. How does your love feel about you? Pile number 3, how does your love feel about you? How does your love feel about you? We have the Page of Wands, passion, yeah. And, like also a promise of something more. How does your person feel about you? We have the Knight of Cups. I'll show you the cards that I have here. We can see them together, but I think I'll put them back in. We have Death. We have the King of Wands. We have Justice. We have the Ten of Cups and Four of Swords. Also very distinct energy. So there seems to be a bit of confusion here as well with concerning feelings. But let's get another card. There we go. We get two cards. Even two. Yeah, we have three. They have a lot to say. So we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles. I was getting that energy. Okay. And we have the Two of Cups. So what they feel is that they cannot give you much. You see? Yes, there is interest. Yes, there are feelings. Two of Cups. Yes, they would like to be with you. I'm reorganizing the cards here. But the Six of Pentacles, for me, is so many times Six of Pentacles is giving scraps. But we had the Five of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. So here it's really like this genuine feeling of, I don't have much to give you. Yes, there are feelings, but they also feel they cannot offer you anything. So it's like that frustrates. So what they feel is frustration as well. But there are feelings, very romantic feelings. There is attraction. Oh, yes, 100%. But also this feeling of sorrow, this feeling of not being able to invest in it. Yeah. And again, these cards. There are some themes that repeat throughout these three readings. So maybe it was important. But we have here the Five of Wands, again, obstacles, the Hermit, distancing him or herself, and the Empress. So it's like they see you as a potential beautiful partner, yes, but this could also mean for you, this is the wife or, the partner, that they already have a partner and they have to consider it, and that's why they cannot invest in it. But it's for them also very conflicting emotionally. What is the combining energy? What is the combining energy for you both? What is the combining energy for you both when it comes to feelings? What is the combining energy? When it comes to feelings, what is the combining energy? There we go. We have the Eight of Cups. What else? With the Eight of Cups, it's like leaving it behind, letting it go, the Hanged Man, because there's not much you can do at that moment. And the Empress, there's a potential of something beautiful, but you cannot do much about it. So you kind of decided to let go. There's another person here involved. I'm so sorry. But there's a lot of love as well with the Ace of Cups. So yeah, and although it kind of lost its meaning on the way, the Lovers, the origin of the cards is like deciding between two people. In the really old cards, you see that a man between two women. Usually, it was even a man deciding between the lover and the mother. So that's the theme that's going throughout. So how you act towards one another? How do you act towards one another? And let's see if it's really reciprocal with how you see one another. So how do you act towards your love? We have the Eight of Swords. You have the Lovers and the Four of Cups. You have, you feel impotent. towards the situation. You really feel impotent towards it. There's a lot of love, but you feel like the main story here is really this love triangle, and you're not satisfied with it. You're not happy with it. That's not what you want. You want a decision. You've made your decision, but you don't know exactly where you stand right now. For many of you, that would be the case. How does your love behave towards you? What do they do? How does your love behave towards you? Whoop, there you go. Everyone got the Seven of Cups. It's incredible. So there is confusion here, and so they're not very clear in their behavior. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So they're very unpredictable as well. And they can be hot and cold. And they're very unpredictable with their reactions towards you. They can run to you and then run from you. Like that song, Tainted Love. Okay, I've got 2 cards and they fell like in a parallel universe. Just give me a second. I'm really far away. There you go. First of all, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, there's cards. Okay. There you go. And we have the 7 of Swords. Now, yeah, remember when I told you the 6 of Pentacles for me usually means, the scraps. And here that's what I see. They're not clear and they're not very sincere here with the 7 of Swords. So they give you mixed signals, mixed messages, and it confuses you a lot. So no wonder you're all that confused. Yeah. And you really don't know what you stand because they're not clear about it. They're really not clear. Yeah. What is the mixed energy between you? What is the mixed energy between you? The Knight of Cups. So seduction, sweet talking, lovey-dovey. Let's see what else. But the Hermit and the 3 of Swords, heartbroken, being alone. That's the thing. It's like promising the world, but you're still alone. I'm really sorry. But it's like, this is not the outcome. This is just how you are towards one another. So this is nothing about the future. This is nothing about an outcome. Everything can change. But at this moment in time, you need clarity 100%. Right? Because they're not being very clear. Yes, they do have feelings for you. That's why we have the Knight of Cups here. But for some reason, okay, because third party doesn't have necessarily to do with a person. Usually it has to do that 3 people, love triangle. Could be also something else keeping them from giving or expressing their love the way you need it, the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. So yes, so someone is indeed wearing a mask. While you actually are very open and loving. Yeah. This, of course, can change. Yes. This is just like a photograph of this moment. Snapshot, so to say. Now, what is the advice of the cards? What is the advice here? Okay. Act as if your partner is here. whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you. So you'll always consider them. Okay. Advice for pile number 3 on their situation, please. We have treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. What else? Pile number 3. What advice? I love you. These are very important words. And then we have bottom of the deck. Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself to support the support you need. Maybe like someone you can talk to, be it a counselor, a good friend, a family member, someone you can talk to and can help you out in this situation. So there is a lot of love here, 100%. But here, treasure your loved ones. To tell you the truth, what I'm feeling is that you also need to be treasured. You also need to be loved. You also need to be considered. You also need to be told that you are loved. You need to hear those words too. It's a beautiful feeling. Your situation may change. At the moment, despite all the feelings involved, things are not perfect. I feel heartache. That's the 3 of Swords here. This heartache, this sadness, and there we have a tear. There we go. I wish I could take it away from you, to tell you the truth. Because what I feel here, pile number 3, you're such a beautiful soul. You're very loving. But this situation here is important. Why? I cannot tell you, but it's important. Like I said, this is just a snapshot. Things can turn around. And even you can change the perspective on the situation as well. So, well, I wish you the best. Now, I hope this helped in any way, and that this inspires you, and that it resonates with you. And I wish you all the best and all the love in the world. Thank you.